The CLM and IAM unified experience enable users to view and manage their agreements in one centralized location without losing the attributes captured in CLM. In this video, you'll learn how you can map custom CLM attributes to refine reports and search results, and how you can create a completion attribute to set the view mode of your agreements depending on their current status. First, let's learn how to map CLM attributes to IAM. Mapping CLM custom attributes can be useful to ensure a standardized experience by piping human-validated CLM data directly into IAM fields. Enhance the accuracy of reports and searches within the CLM and IAM unified experience by utilizing validated CLM attributes. From the DocuSign eSignature homepage, click Admin. Before starting the mapping process, click Users, locate your account, and select the Actions menu. Click Manage Navigator Access to check if your account has all the necessary Navigator permissions to see all agreements in IAM. Save the changes. Go to the Mapping tool to start the mapping process. Attributes listed on the left are your CLM custom attributes. You will only see attributes that have been applied to at least one document in CLM. On the right, you'll be able to select the IAM field that will receive and store your CLM attribute value. Mapping at least one attribute is required to initialize the ingestion. Ensure you select an IAM field that matches the original attribute field type created in CLM. For example, a decimal CLM attribute must map to a decimal field in IAM. While most attribute types are supported, dynamic dropdowns, auto number, user and groups, cascading sets, and repeating sets cannot be mapped at this time. If you don't see an equivalent IAM field for the attribute you're mapping, you can create one. Add the desired IAM field name and click Create. Select a field type and click Save to finish. Updated mappings will only apply to documents that are newly ingested or re-ingested. Changes to the mapping will not impact documents already processed. However, they can be reprocessed at any time in DocuSign CLM. Next, we'll see how we can set up a completion attribute for the agreements in the account. Setting up a completion attribute is important because it dictates which interface users see when opening a document in the unified CLM and IAM experience. Agreements still in progress will open in the CLM document reviewer. This specific view equips users with the tools they need to collaborate via comments, as well as view, compare, and edit different contract versions. Completed agreements, however, will open in the IAM agreement viewer, allowing users to see AI-suggested attributes, obligations, and the original CLM attribute values associated with that agreement. To configure your completion attribute, go to the DocuSign CLM admin page and click Attributes. You need an attribute group to indicate when an agreement is finished. You can create a new attribute group for this or update an existing one. Whether new or existing, ensure the group contains a drop-down field to track status. Include a value that explicitly marks the agreement as finalized, such as completed or signed. Apply this attribute group to all files you wish to mark as completed. Next, select Account Settings. Locate the CLM to IAM configuration section. Select the attribute group and field you created, and designate them as the indicator for agreement completion. Enter the exact attribute value that denotes completion. This is a case-sensitive field, and must match the value in your drop-down exactly. All documents with the status set in the completion attribute value field will be opened in the IAM agreement viewer. Finally, check Enable Runtime IAM Ingestion. This ensures that any newly uploaded or signed documents are automatically sent to IAM. However, existing documents are treated as historical data and must be ingested separately. Click Save to finish the process.